Stubborn you are, stubborn you've been, rubbing it in, rubbing it deep into this field, into my frame, out of the rules of the accepted game. And I'm stumbling on, I'm tripping to you, keep missing a beat and keep adding a cue. You've got me 9/10 of the way, close enough to taste, but oh, why do I dare to say, hey, 'cause you've been spinning through my gray all day, scrambling yourself whole into my way, papering yourself all over the frame. And I've been trying to shake you off of my sand, counting you out of the 100%, debating you out of the argument. And down in the mud, under the sea, the current is strong and the waves run deep. The sandy roads all a chase of a spike, and I'm here flat, wondering what the heck's in front of my eyes. 'Cause you've been spinning through my gray all day, scrambling yourself whole into my way, papering yourself all over the frame. And I've been trying to shake you off of my sand, debating you out of the argument, and counting you out of the 100%. Yeah, clever, never gonna be enough. Fighter, might have took a swing on the up. Charmer, far enough a step away. Looker, booked a place right out of the way. Sweet talk, beanstalk doesn't go from seeds. That'll work, jackdaw could run you clean. Avalanche branches coming crashing down. Snowstorm, foghorn can drown you out. Scrambling yourself whole into my way, papering yourself all over the frame. And I've been trying to shake you off of my sand, counting you out of the 100%, debating you out of the argument. Oh, 'cause clever, never gonna be enough. Fighter, I took a swing on the up. Charmer, far enough a step away. Looker, booked a place right out of the way. Sweet talk, beanstalk doesn't grow on trees. That'll walk, jackdaw could run you clean. Avalanche branches coming crashing down. Snowstorm, foghorn can drown you out. Can drown you out. Thank you very much, and hello and welcome. It's so great to be able to play some music, and my name's Louise. I wanted to spend a little evening with all of you. It's International Women's Day, and so Mihao, who's right over there behind me, and we wanted to take some time to share some music with you all. We're here in our little place in Poland, and The song that you just heard was actually a new song, still actually untitled, and still I think I made a few mistakes. But anyway, it feels really good to play something new and to have a chance to share some music. To be honest, Mihao and I have had, I think, not a bad lockdown in all. We've been in this beautiful place. We've still been able to work and, leave the house from time to time. But for me, definitely the hardest part has been not being able to see my family. It's been over a year since I've seen family in England. And my family are all a bit music nuts. We always talk about music, analyze music, and we play music together whenever we get together. So that's one thing that I've definitely missed. And so the next song I'm going to play, I actually wrote for my dad a few years ago, but I think, in this time where I really miss them and it's been such a long time since I've seen them, I want to dedicate this to all my family. And so this song is called Fragile Connections. My black eyes are yours, arms around your neck, carry me, high upon your shoulders, through London's grey crowds, you're lifting me, shouting at the fireworks, so safe in your arms, envelop me, picking off the apples, standing on the shed, proud of me. From here I see your steps, I see the mud, see the hope and yet the dread, I see the long, the faithful dread, and it's all because of me. Because I breathe, that your steps are this moment, not in this direction. And it's all because of me, because I need, but at least we're traveling in these fragile connections. Standing on your hands, skimming stones on water, roll with me, walking into baselines, sliding into rich, deep, lovely harmonies. From here I see your steps, I see the might, I see the hope and yet the dread, I see the long, faithful dread, and it's all because of me, because I breathe, that your steps are this bold, not in this direction, and it's all because of me, because I need, but at least traveling in these fragile connections, and every part of me, from root to trunk to leaf, longs that you would be at rest, your hands not having to appease, that the deep places will find you, that the buried ones would surface shining, not mocking as they mock me, but full of youthful possibilities. And it's all because of me, because I breathe, that your steps are these, not in this direction. And it's all because of me, all because I need, but at least we're traveling in this fragile connection, and it's all because of me, because I breathe, that your steps are this moonlight in this direction, and it's all because of me, but at least we're traveling in this fragile connection. So a year ago today, Mihao and I were in the Philippines, and we were there working with an organization that we have worked with for a long time called International Care Ministries, which is an organization which works to alleviate ultra poverty in the Philippines. And a year ago, it was, that time where it was still, is it a pandemic or not? And we were still kind of figuring out, should we stay and try to keep working, or should we, go and what would be best for the organization and what would be best for us. And I think, a year ago, no one would have known what that whole year was going to be like. I think, we made the right decision. We came back to Europe, which was a very interesting journey, but managed to get back to Poland, and we've been working while we're here. And, I think for us, that was the right decision. But, for that whole year, our colleagues in the Philippines with ICM have been just heroically working and conducting relief efforts to help people in poverty as much as they can, and really not stopping and just dealing with all the restrictions and the unsafety. So because today is International Women's Day, and because so many of our colleagues at ICM, but also so many of the participants that we try to help are, mothers, aunties, grandmas who are just sacrificing so much and doing whatever they can to help their families to have better lives, I wanted to play this song, and this is called Wonder Woman. I've been churning away all day, trying hard to work and still make space to play. I've been pulled in all directions, believing in the myth that we have to do it all, yeah. Have picture perfect cooking, be perfectly looking, career obligations and family expectations, loading up this backpack, but this glass is gonna crack, and I don't wanna see that. And I want a woman, I wonder when you're gonna let yourself go a little bit slow. And I want a woman, I wonder when you're gonna let yourself take a lighter load. And I want a woman, I wonder when you're gonna let yourself off of that hook, yeah. Take a leaf out of a different book. And I'm trying not to look at endless fields of other me's and fantasies that I see, yeah. And I'm trying just to cling to the core of things and let all the other stuff fade away. Oh, and I don't have picture perfect cooking, not perfectly looking. I got career obligations from their expectations. I'm loading up this backpack, but this glass is gonna crack, and I don't wanna see that. And I wonder, woman, I wonder when you're gonna let yourself go a little bit slow. And I wonder, woman, I wonder when you're gonna let yourself take a lot of load. And I wonder when you're gonna let yourself off of that hook, yeah. Take a leaf out of a different book. Hey, I don't have picture perfect cooking, I'm not perfectly looking. Career obligations, family expectations. I'm loading up this backpack, but this glass is gonna crack, and I don't wanna see that. Oh, I don't have picture perfect cooking, and I'm not perfectly looking. I got family expectations and my career obligations. I'm loading up this backpack, but this glass is gonna crack, and I don't wanna see that. And I wonder, woman, ooh, I wonder when you're gonna let yourself go a little bit slow. And I wonder, woman, oh, I wonder when you're gonna let yourself take a lot of load. And I wonder, woman, I wonder when you're gonna let yourself off of that hook, yeah. Take a leaf out of a different book, yeah. Thank you. Oh, I miss playing with a band. That song definitely sounds to me better with a band. I think, writing has always been quite a solitary activity for me. I generally write better by myself, but I think, with this pandemic and spending a lot of time here, I realized how much playing with a band and playing for people actually acts as like a catalyst for my creativity. And of course leads to lots of, nice arrangements and just kind of inspires me to, write more interesting things. And of course, I don't have a band here, but I do have a keyboard which has quite a nice sounding bass but synth sound. So I've been experimenting a little bit with trying to write some bass lines, and so Nick, looking forward to playing this next one with you. This is another new song, and it's about sort of, I guess the ever sort of tightening grip of social media and digital media on our lives and its presence and its impact. So this is called The Ones and Zeros. Counting all the adding as they pile up and pile higher doesn't mean closer to perfection. Hook working out vast swathes of time, rhyming, chiming, invading all peace, seizing, teasing the weak with a perfection. And anyone can see that the ones and zeros are not heroes, they're all just so deceptive. And anyone can see that there's more to the story, so much glory and pain and plain old mundane. But you can't stop what you started. We're all hooked up to the grid, shaking like addicts, and you play the gods in your sick way. Dive into the depths of our lives, contriving with all of your power, growling the hours that you claim are your surfacing. The gripping, slipping around their young new minds, grinding away all semblance of borders, world orders, you hoarders, eroders of truth. Truth is mine. Anyone can see that the ones and zeros, they're not heroes, they're just so deceptive. And anyone can feel that there's more to the story, so much glory and pain and plain old mundane. But you can't stop what you started. We're all hooked up to the grid, shaking like addicts, and you play the gods in your sick way. And if all that I can do is stay away, then do I have any part to play in the steadying, in the readying? No, they're coming back to gray. The black and white has to be right someday. And anyone can see that the ones and zeros, they're not heroes, they're so deceptive. And anyone can feel that there's more to the story, so much glory and pain and plain old mundane. But you can't stop what you started. We're all hooked up to the grip, shaking like addicts, and you play the gods in your sick way. Turns out I'm quite a good bass player. There's something on my mind. There is something demanding my time, and I know I have to let go of my pride before I can do the thing that I know is right. there's something on my mind. There's something plain before my hungry eyes, and I hear it calling to me, standing there waving a big bright sign, until it becomes all that I can see. So why do I feel so completely blind? And every step I take towards it, I'm forced to turn back, and I'm stopped in my tracks. My legs turn red, and I'm dead in the water, no further towards that old place I'm supposed to be. That vision that called to me, that compelling I felt, took back what it dealt, and I'm right back at square one. Ooh, there is something on my mind, and there really seems to be no point in me trying to fast forward or rewind. Always playing on repeat, treading on my restless feet. I won't stop pestering me, and all of this time I'm just about to get up off out of my feet. And every step I take towards it, I'm forced to turn back, and I'm stopped in my tracks. My legs turn red, and I'm dead in the water, no further towards that old place I'm supposed to be. That vision that called to me, that compelling I felt, took back what it dealt, and I'm right back at square one. Something on my mind. Oh, and that something is all that I've been longing and searching to find. It is the only thing that could ever satisfy. But there's something will never be mine. So while we've been here in Poland, I've been trying not to let it be a lost year. I've been trying to improve my Polish. So I've actually started taking classes online, and it's a hard language. It's really difficult, and I think it's one of those cases where, you know, the more I learned, and the more I realized that I actually don't know. But I guess I'm seeing some improvement, so that's good. I wrote this song, the next song that I'm going to play, I think 8 years ago already, when we were spending some time in Poland, and it kind of came out of a frustration and a desire to, you know, communicate better and in a deeper way with my family and with friends here, and, you know, to be able to say more than, yes, I would like a cup of tea with milk, please. And of course I've progressed since then, but I think, you know, 8 years on, this song is definitely still relevant. So this song is called To Speak. I'm tied up by my tongue, lassoed and cruelly laid. These handcuffs on my darker it gets. Not born with a mind that usually forgets, paralyzed by these invisible threads that haven't yet connected in my head. Oh, to speak well, to yell with joy and frustration, with imagination. Oh, and to cut to the core of the delicate issues I see here, to show that I have sight. Oh, to bring life. My brain's a brilliant machine, as much horsepower as I need, but all that is cooking out is a disjointed group of sounds. No williams, no soul, no rock-hard certainty. I've been kidnapped, yes, I'm locked up. Just a shadow of me, paralyzed by these invisible threads that haven't yet connected in my head. Oh, to speak well, to yell with joy and with frustration, with imagination. Oh, and to cut to the core of the delicate issues I see here, to show that I have sight. Oh, to bring life. But my color is seeped, my vibrance slowly weeps, my heart yearns and weeps, and my turmoil is complete, paralyzed by these invisible threads that haven't yet connected in my head. Oh, to speak well, to yell with joy and with frustration, with imagination. Oh, and to cut to the core of the delicate issues I see, to show that I have sight. Oh, to bring life, to bring life. I know that a lot of the world, a lot of you are still stuck in various lockdown restrictions, and in England especially not really allowed out of the house very much. I know that's been tough for a lot of people, and Mihao and I have definitely had our low moments. But I'm extremely grateful that, the person I have to be stuck in lockdown with is my best friend, and the person who brings me the most joy. And, we work together, we create together, and it was actually Mihao's idea to, put this concert on. So I just feel incredibly blessed that it's you and me together. So the song was kind of, inspired by the moment that Mihao and I met, and what if it would have all been different, but it kind of, it works for being stuck together in lockdown. So this is you and me together. If I met you all over again, what would be the first line in my head? What emotion would spring out of me? Would we cry by the sun eventually? But no, I'm certain, yeah, that certain things will surely come to be. Your smile, you're uncertain, yeah, would hit the target oh so awfully. Oh, the twinkling in your eye and the true fervent strength of your deep heart promise that you'll never love another. And underlining every part of memories, our faithful start, this kiss, this ring. Oh, 'cause it's you and me together, you and me together, you and me together, you and me together. Whoa, 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 you and me together, you and me together, you and me together, you and me together. Oh, for though I have grown so much taller now, and you've delicately changed somehow. The spark that struck and set our hearts alight is still alive and so true in its flight. Oh, hold him forever, yeah. Our pale souls entwined within his light, too close to measure, yeah. My thoughts and steps are always in your sight. Oh, the twinkling in your eye and the true fervent strength of your deep heart promise that you'll never love another. And underlining every part of memories, our faithful start, this kiss, this ring. Oh, 'cause it's you and me together, you and me together, you and me together, you and me together. Oh, you and me together, you and me together, you and me together, you and me together. Oh, and I was the target for your arrow. You shoot high, you shoot long. When our roads collide, when our souls entwine, you and I, you and I, you and I, you and me together, you and me together, you and me together, you and me together. Oh, you and me together, you and me together, you and me together, you and me together. Whoa, you and me, 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 you and me together, 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 you and me together, you and me together. Oh, you and me together, together, together. Thank you. In the last year and a half, I guess, I had quite a long dry spell where I didn't really write very much. I didn't get to play very much. I think basically since I put out my last album, I felt like I had this kind of dry space, and I was sitting down and I was sitting at the piano trying to write, and nothing good came. And as an artist, that definitely leads you to doubt and to get frustrated and all those things. And finally I found something that felt like it was a real song and it had potential, and it's always a good sign if it gets stuck in my head. And so I was kind of humming it to myself the next day, and I thought, okay, maybe this is something good. And so the theme of this song actually ended up being about re-falling in love, or kind of rediscovering a first love. And it's interesting because this song actually reminds me of kind of the style that I used to write in when I was a teenager and when I was writing early songs, and I think that's kind of cool that it was a song about first love, and obviously music is one of those my very first loves, and so this is the first time I'm going to be performing this one for anyone else apart from Mihal, so I'm a little bit nervous. I do hope that you'll like it. Please let me know if you like it. And this song is called Far From the Start. I watch for you on the walls at dawn, searchlight piercing the earliest air. I was calling calling on the winds and over the waves and the rocks and the walls, and I needed to see you there. I felt you before I saw you. The pickup in the playlist, shade of blue, the golden hint of you, the whisper, the tear of daylight, the clearest thing of all, pointing you home, pointing you home. And all at once I'm lost to that little girl, to the other world where we slow ourselves down, forget where we were, where we've been, and just jumping deep to a foggy sea away from despair. Come now, let's dry our eyes and wipe away the dark stain of regretful pain, never losing track of the beat of our heart. How far from the start we've come, how wide are the pathways we've run. There was a time when we were young, a diamond time we dared would never be lost, but of course it floated out of our reach and slipped through the cracks and over all, lost to a place beyond. Felt you before I knew you, desperate falling into one to me, lovers on the endless plane, the depths of being, the union, the clearest ring of all, pointing us home, pointing us home. Little girl, to the other world where we slow ourselves down and forget where we were, where we've been, and just jumping deep to a foggy sea away from despair. Come now, let's dry our eyes and wipe away the dark stain of regretful pain, never losing track of the beat of our heart. How far from the start we've come, how far the pathways we've run to a love that's thick and deep and true. We're digging where it's fresh now, we're fighting for our breath now. But this time it's deeper, this time it's sweeter, raw and stranger, realer in the spring and in the twirling. And all at once I'm lost in that little girl, to the other world where we slow ourselves down and forget where we were, where we've been, and just jumping deep to a foggy sea away from despair. Come now, let's dry our eyes and wipe away the dark stain of regretful pain, never losing track of the beat of our heart. How far from the start we've come. Oh, and all at once I'm lost to that little girl, to the other world where we slow ourselves down and forget where we are, where we've been, and just jumping deep to a foggy sea away from despair. Come now, let's dry our eyes and wipe away the dark stain of regretful pain, never losing track of the beat of our heart. How far from the start we've come, how wide are the pathways we've run. If you listen very, very, very closely, you can hear the woodworm in our wood. You can just hear a little guy up here. It's time for the last song. And of course, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in, and for, to all of you who've ever supported me, who've ever said that you like listening to my music, for all of you who've, bought an album, come to a concert. Thank you, because it really means a lot. And so this last song I want to dedicate to all of you that we haven't seen for a long time. We miss you. We hope that we'll be able to see you soon. And I hope you've enjoyed spending some time with us. Please stay in touch, reach out, let me know if you've enjoyed this and whether we should do it again. It's the thing that I love doing most, and the thing that I love sharing. So thank you. Happy Women's Day to all the women, and especially to my mom, who's just such an admirable and wonderful lady. This is for you. Drinking tea on a cold day, scratchy scarf keeps the draft off of my neck. Carpet's bare where you've trod all over, and the threads are frayed, the colors faded, muted sounds all run together. Picture frames are too clean for these walls. Jacket off doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sick of staring into space. I'm sick of forgetting your face. Oh, I miss you. How I miss you. I miss you, yeah. I can't stand being alone. Dark nights getting longer, and my tongue is dry within my mouth. Water forest running out of water. Oh, and my colors fade, my threads are faded, yeah. Cracks appear in the concrete. Tripping strangers up there as they walk, unaware of the dangers, yeah. Oh, I wish the path was straight. I wish the path was straight. Oh, how I miss you. I miss you. Can't stand being alone. I can't stand being alone. In the depths of night, when you're in its thick, forgetting what morning tastes like, losing sight of its swift bare hopes and light's innocent glow. But little I know, and surely I know. miss you. How I miss you. How I miss you, yeah. I can't stand being alone. It's time for you to come home.
One more.
One more? Which one then? Old school or new school? I can try that one that you wanted. See if I remember the words. You want to turn this on? Fine. Change my face, stand up tall, though I'll fall, run my race, and I discover a dark piece of me that doesn't want to do it differently at all. Lift my bow, take good aim, change my name from what I know. But the eternal battle that's within, between the cherubim and seraphim, goes on. But it all comes down to the line between disappointment and fire, you see. But this is the way we walk, it's clear. It's clear. Worn out shoes, worn out souls, through these holes I will choose to have a royal blood flow through my veins, to kiss goodbye the sorrow and the pain. So turn me up, tune me in, hear me sing. What is love? Through the darkest days and coldest nights, love is ever warm and never bright in me. Well, it all comes down to the line between disappointment and fire, you see. But this is the way we walk, it's clear. It all comes down to the line between disappointment and fire. and fire. It all comes down to the line between